Hey, what's up, everyone? It's day 2 of our 12 days of manga. I think, yeah, that's what I'm calling it. The 12 days of manga. Last time we covered Beastars. If you haven't seen day 1, go look at it. If you don't know what the 12 days are, I'm going through 12 days of manga, just telling you what I want to read in 2023. And yeah, hopefully I do read them in 2023 or in the future. But these are the series I'm looking out for. There's a different mix, new stuff, old stuff. Stuff currently printing. There's a bunch of variety here. And so without further ado, let's get to number 2 on the list, or day 2, which would be number 11. I'm wearing it, repping it, Zatch Bell. So yeah, Zatch Bell. The nostalgia series for this list. There is one series that is also nostalgia, but I feel like this is the more nostalgic route when going to this list. Basically, Zatch Bell, if you don't know, is a mid-2000s series created by Makoto Raiku, which is basically, you know, if you've seen the golden age of the kids anime back in the 2000s, this was one of the poster childs. Zatch Bell is a series I remember very, very, very fondly from my days back as a young one. The art style of Toei at the time, I believe it is Toei if I remember correctly, was beautiful for what it is. It's a gag, and it can be serious at times. I had a PS2 video game that pretty much rocked. I love that game. I forget the name. It's on screen. But yeah, Zatch Bell, I have a lot of nostalgia for, so eventually I do want to read it. Hopefully I can in 2023. There are just 2 factors, and this is the reason why it's so down on this list. Number 1, these are hard to find. It's out of print. So yeah, that's the annoying part. Sadly, Zatch Bell is out of print in the US. It is in print in other places, obviously, but the U.S., which is my main base, it's an oldie. It's an oldie for sure. And that goes to the fact that Makoto Raiku's work was mishandled, I believe. I don't know the full context of it. I believe it was mishandled, and he's just like, ugh, I don't want anyone to touch my baby. He had to do a whole legal thing to fight to get it back, and now that he has it back, we have Zatch Bell 2, which is great. I love it. But the thing is that it's going to be very hard for it to come to the US because of, you know, his whole thing. And then you have to factor in the fact that it is not complete in English, the original series, so you'd have to reprint it. Maybe someone can pick it up and just do a 2-in-1. I personally would love Viz to pick it back up and then do like the Maid-sama Kuroko baskets. Those 2-in-1s, the Two Love Ruse. Those I feel like have a nice flair to them, which would pop with these, because those usually come in very colorful like covers. So I feel like you can do that with this series or not. In my opinion, if I had it my way, I would love Dark Horse to pick this up, and they would do an edition where the Momoto books, the books that they use, the spell books, would be the actual covers. So like think of it like your Berserk Deluxes, I think it's Hellsing, those. Make those into the Momoto books, and then basically that's your making an omnibus, and it's perfect, in my opinion. I know Spain, I think it's Ivrea or the company in Spain are doing it in Spanish, which, hey, I speak Spanish, not that well, but Spanish is one of my languages, so I might pick it up in Spanish. And then the other thing is that it's nostalgic to me through the anime, so there's a chance I might just go through the anime and just watch it like that, and then pick it up after the anime, or basically like where it teeters off to anime only, I'll probably read the manga then. And then, yeah, Zatch Bell is basically... It's a very tricky one, and that's why it's so low on this list. But man, I do love it. Like I said, like it's a nostalgia series. I have it on me. I love this Hypeland. Let me just show you. All right, it's gonna be very hard, but this is the Hypeland piece. I think it's like the 1,000 year or something like that. It's an amazing piece. It's one of my favorite Hypeland pieces that they've done. It's a gorgeous hoodie, and honestly, I just want this back in some way, shape, or form. I would love it to get reprinted, or you know, just picked up by just somebody, because it's very hard to find these volumes. I have currently 3, 11, and 17, which is very hard. I believe once it gets into the teens, it starts to be very, very hard to get. I've been lucky enough to just find these for under retail, which has been really great. 17, I did like a trade for it, but it's very hard because I'm very much stumped with this series because it's hard to collect. And like sometimes I just teeter on like, oh, I don't really need it. I'll probably watch the anime. Then the anime is available on Hulu, if I'm correct. It was on Crunchyroll, which would have been easier for me. But it's somewhere out there, and I have so much nostalgia for it. So it might be a case where I read the manga later down the line and then watch the anime first. So who knows? But yes, that is Zatch Bell, or Zatch Bell 2, whatever. Zatch Bell in its entirety I want to experience again. That's the nostalgic trip for me when it comes to this list, and hopefully I get that soon in 2023 in some way, shape, or form, whether it be through the anime or even the Spanish editions, because it looks gorgeous. It's a great series. If you are a person who has never experienced Zatch Bell, you'll have very fond memories if you were one, and then if not, go into it, and it's basically just mid 2000s, just all the stuff you loved about it, its charm, and honestly, I hope that one day you just get it back in the States in some way, shape, or form. But until then, we must wait. And yeah, that is day 2 of our 12 days of manga. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I've actually recorded this way in advance because it surprised Blue Tempest, a good friend of mine, who's also a fan of Zatch Bell. Yeah, he did this video. But I'm doing it with the 12 days. But yeah, he did a whole video for the top manga he wants to read next year. Tempest, damn it, dude. I literally recorded everything like a month in advance, and now I just saw the video pop up. I'm like, damn it, I have to explain this. But yeah, shout out to Tempest. If you haven't seen his video, link over there. He has very good choices for 2023. I believe none of the series are on my list, are on his list, so it's completely new, and you get these daily. So yes, shout out to Tempest. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that, because I'm pretty sure day 1 I didn't say anything, and so day 2 I redid everything, and then I was like, hey, I have to explain it. So yeah, so like I said, if you liked it, stay tuned to these next coming days. We're gonna be talking about series that aren't even published out yet, they're waiting to be published, some series that I have currently, and just a bunch of things. And I think you'll enjoy it. If you have a series you would like to recommend me, comment it down below. Honestly, it would be very great to see what people are recommending, and hey, who knows, maybe your thing's already on this list. So yeah, do that for me. And it'd be great just to read through the comments and just, see all that stuff. So yeah, that'd be great. And without further ado, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.